Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Nick here. Today I am reviewing Mezco's 112 Collective Moon Knight Pose Play Display. This is a Mezco exclusive version. So you get the smaller box, which is the Moon Knight logo, and some art on the back. Let's get that out of the way. Start off with the base, as always. The base is very nicely done. It's just a simple moon symbol. Nice white. I like it when it doesn't show the character's name. I think that the base should just be their logo. I like that. All right, let's get to the guy himself. So here's the Moon Knight. Now, typically Moon Knight is represented in all white. I do believe this is the Marvel Now version, which is a black and white style. All right, so we got a lot to go over with what I normally do with the plastic and the fabric. Plastic hood, plastic head, of course. Plastic moon symbol. Plastic hand. Plastic gauntlet, I guess. Plastic belt. Plastic boots. Plastic shoes. Okay, and all the rest is fabric. Nicely sculpted, nicely detailed. Even the attention to detail with the little knives on the belt. Articulation wise, ball joint in the head, limited by the hood itself. Got it on the shoulder. Double jointed, doubled elbowed, double elbow. Ab, it's in there, can be used. Waist, in there, but limited by the suit. Got the hips, double jointed knee. A little bit of a rocker on the ankle. Not much at the calf. Okay. Overall impression of the figure is cool. And we should get that at the end. Let's go over the accessories first, because the accessories are pretty awesome on him. I'm going to just tilt this down so you guys can stare at him while I get these accessories out. Let's put him back here for you guys to look at. So if you're a fan of Moon Knight, you're probably already on this guy. But if you're on the fence, give my impressions. All right, so let's go over. I'm going to go over his head last. He has an alternate head. We'll go over that last. We'll go over the boring hands first, even though they're not actually that boring. This one is one of my favorites because he's actually holding some of his moon daggers in there. So you got this, like, he's got them in between his fingers. So you can see they're like in between, which I love that effect. I love how it's sculpted in there. They're not going to fall out. So you can have them posed just like that. I think that's great. I think that was a clever idea. Open hand to hold weapons. A single throwing blade. So you got the multi, you got the single. You got one open clawed hand. You got the fist, of course. And another clawed hand. He got away from me. Nicely done, nicely sculpted, nicely painted. So those are better than your basic plain black hands that you sometimes get. All right, so he comes with, I don't even know what these are called. So I'm just going to go with this weapon here with a beautiful metal chain. So it goes like that. That's very cool. You get one that's almost like a pair of nunchucks. Once again, all metal chain. Beautifully sculpted, beautifully painted. You get a staff. And one large crescent moon blade. So that's it for his accessories. Not that many accessories, but overall, they're beautifully done. They're beautifully sculpted, and I love them all. All right, so last but not least is his additional head. So the reason why I left this last is because I'm going to show it to you on him. So that's Marc Spector. That's the character of Moon Knight. I love it. I wish they would have given you 3 heads. This one's very nice. It's very beautifully done. They know how to do character traits. They love to do the beat up look, which I think they do very well. I wish they would have done it with another head of his without the pulled up mask. just to have like the transition. You can have all three. You can have them without the mask, with it pulled up, and then with it pulled fully down. He also comes with a pulled back hood, which I think is a nice touch, so that when you take this off, which is what I'm about to do. So the mold, the cape to the molded hood doesn't look that bad on camera. You can see a glaring difference between the two. The color is a little bit off. This is a little bit of an off-white. This is a brighter white, which is a little jarring, a little aggravating. So that's a negative on my part. I don't think they could ever get the perfect color transition between the two. If they could, I think it would have been perfect. So here he is without the hood. Beautifully sculpted. I love the glaring blue eyes. I think it's really cool. On the back, there's a piece of plastic here, which is what the hood actually attaches to. So it doesn't just bobble around. So you can have it, see how it clicks in and under it. So you can just have it nice and tight, which I think is such a smart idea. Sometimes Mezco comes up with the greatest ideas when it comes to doing this kind of stuff. That's beautiful and perfect. I love that, because there's a lot of figures out there where the hood is like all loose on there and you can see the break in between the two. So that I will give them kudos for. So you can take that. You can actually take it with this. Then you could do, the head has to come off. You could do it like this. The hood is down. And then you could put the masthead back on if you wanted to. Similarly like that. So, you can have it looking like that, which is kind of weird. This mask is creepy as hell. So what you're supposed to do is use the Marc Spector head. So you can have it look like he's... There you go. So that's how that looks. His cape is a little cumbersome. So there's that. Overall, he's a cool looking character. Is this my favorite rendition of Moon Knight? Not so much. I and probably a lot of other people are more of a fan of the white version, which hasn't been released as of yet. It is slated to come out. It was the exclusive. So those of you who just want a representation of Moon Knight, this is an easy pass. Those of you who love Moon Knight, this is a must buy. So it's really that, like, it's so easy to be like, yeah, if you love Moon Knight, pick this figure up. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of the character. I barely know him, but I want a representation of him. Wait for the white version. That's about it. It's that simple. I think that he's a great looking figure. I think that they did him very well. But if you don't care for the figure too much, don't buy this figure. If you think he looks amazing, you're really happy with the way he came out, and you like the black and white version, then absolutely pick him up. It's like I'm telling you things that you know. So overall, I think they did a great job with him. I love the accessories. I love the chains. I love the hands that they give you in this one. So presentation and the figure itself was done great. It really comes down to now how much the character means to you, because since this character isn't a hugely popular character, I think a lot of people are like kind of on the fence as to which one to get. And since the regular one hasn't come out as of this video, it's one of the things where it's like, I really, I want one. Can I wait? And it's like, yes, this is the one where if you're on the fence, just wait for the other release. So there you go, guys. The Mezco exclusive Moon Knight. I do believe it's the Marvel Now Moon Knight. That's all I got. I'm out. See ya.